Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my kitchen. Bienvenidos a mi cocina. I'm Sonia if you're new here. I don't know what's going on with the voice. I lost my voice. I mean, I didn't lose it. This is a new voice. I have not been sick or anything. It just, my voice gave out. And here we are. I'm just embracing this raspy new voice that I got going. I'm gonna show you all how to make a really delicious recipe today. This is so good. Okay, it's so easy. If you like elote preparado, you're gonna love this. It's an elote preparado dip and it is so bomb. It is super easy to make. Keep watching and I'll show you how to make it. First thing we're gonna do is take a skillet. This is like a medium-large skillet because we're gonna be roasting our corn. I'm gonna turn this heat on to high. You can add the corn in without roasting it, but trust me when I tell you, if you roast your corn, it gives it so much more flavor. I'm also gonna roast the jalapeños. Okay, I'm gonna add in, this is about a tablespoon of avocado oil. We're gonna let this get nice and warm. So the corn is gonna be popping everywhere. Be really careful because it'll pop all over your face. Make sure that you do it and walk away. Now you're gonna keep moving it. Actually, you know what? Actually use like half a tablespoon. We're gonna let this get nice and warm and then we're gonna add in our corn. So here's the thing, when you add in your corn, it's gonna be popping everywhere. That's just what it does. It's kind of like popcorn, right? So just be really careful. You gotta keep moving your corn so it doesn't burn, but we want it nice and toasty. And then we're gonna also add in jalapeños, get those nice and charred. Believe me when I tell you, this is a game changer. If you add in the corn and the jalapeno raw, it's still yummy, but this just gives it so much more flavor. We're doing 1 can of corn. Make sure you drain it really well. Like I said, it's gonna pop everywhere. Again, be really careful with this part because the corn will just pop everywhere. And what we're doing is trying to get it nice and charred, but also I wanted to remove all that excess water that it has. So just keep moving this around. And then here on the side, I do this all the time. I like to cook up things in the same skillet because I really don't like washing dishes. So we're gonna go ahead and add in a jalapeno. We are doing 1 jalapeno. You can do 2, 3, whatever you want. I'm doing 1 jalapeno. The thing is, you know my man, he doesn't eat really spicy. I mean, I'm the spiciest guy. No, but he doesn't really like spicy food. I do. I'm a spicy fan. I love it. But we're just gonna go ahead and leave everything here and then kind of just mix it around. So I'm gonna let this do its thing for about a minute or 2, and then I'm gonna come back and just move it around again. We want it charred. We don't want it burned. Here's what it's looking like. You're gonna notice it starts popping everywhere. That's what we're looking for. And just be careful again, because this will pop in your face. So I'm gonna let this sit here for about another 2 minutes before I start moving it again. Okay, this corn's getting crazy over here. It's popping all over the place. We're gonna start stirring it around again. Moving it around again. This takes you less than 5 minutes to make. It's totally worth the extra step. Believe me when I tell you. Do it, don't skip. It's just digging the raspy voice. I feel like I'm a whole new person right now. My voice is naturally a little like squeaky sometimes. So this nice little raspy voice. Who is she? Okay, I think this is almost ready because we don't want it to burn either because then you're gonna taste that burnt flavor and we don't want that. I'll show you right now what it looks like. There's corn all over my stovetop. All over because it just pops everywhere. And I don't like to put a lid on it because then that just releases more moisture. Like we're just gonna skip that part. So this is what we're doing. This is good. Okay, I think this is good. Let me turn it off. Let me show you all what it looks like. So this is what we're looking for. Can you see this? Jalapenos are nice and charred, so is the corn, but it's not burnt. Okay, so 35 minutes, medium-high heat, and you're good. You're set to go. So we're gonna let this cool down just a little bit because we are gonna mix it with sour cream. You don't wanna mix something super hot with something really cold. So let's give it a few minutes while it cools down. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna set this in the bowl so it can cool down a little bit faster because if you leave it in the skillet is super hot. It's just gonna take forever. Okay, I added all the corn and the jalapeno to the bowl just so it cools down just a little bit faster. If we leave it in the skillet, it's gonna stay nice and warm. We don't want it super cold. That's not what we want. We just don't want it scorching hot. So we have our sour cream here. We're gonna go ahead and add in our queso fresco, which if you haven't had queso fresco, it's one of my favorites. And then we're gonna add in all our seasonings. This is a mix of different things. Tajin, there's a little smoked paprika. Everything but the elote seasoning I get from Trader Joe's. It's so delicious. It gives this like the best taste. And then queso cortija. The stinkier the better, okay? Here goes on that. We're gonna add in a little bit of cilantro, which you know is my favorite thing ever. Then we're gonna add in our corn, our jalapeño. Here's what it's looking like. We're gonna go ahead and mix this all up. It's gonna be so delicious. Believe me when I tell you, you're gonna love this. Mix it all, combine it well. I already, like, my mouth is already watering. This is my biggest problem whenever I cook. I'm always like drooling over my own food. Okay, let's mix this well. Let me show you what it's looking like. Look at this. It is so delicious. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you need this in your life. Okay, let me grab some chips so I can give you a little taste test, but this is literally, let's garnish with a little cilantro. I don't have any more queso cortija. I thought I saved some. I do. It's in my fridge. Let me grab a little bit. Because you know, you gotta plate it right so you can look really nice and appetizing. I just sprinkled a little bit of queso cortija. We're gonna add in a little bit more tajin just to make it look nice and pretty. Here's what it looks like. It is so delicious. I'm telling you, you need to make this. Like, stop what you're doing and go make it. Look at this goodness. Let's do a quick little taste test because that's what we do here. We taste the food that we make. Let's try this. I say this all the time, but I really mean it. Like, my food is so good. This is so good. You have to go make it. Stop what you're doing. Go make it. You're gonna love it. It is so, so good. And I wasn't gonna say this, but I'm gonna say it. This might be one of my favorite dips that I've ever made. And I make a lot of dips because I love dip. I personally would probably add another jalapeno because I think it's really spicy. But this is bomb. It's bomb. Not me cilantro in my teeth. And that is it for today's video. This is absolutely delicious. You gotta go make it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. It's so, so bomb. It's super easy to make. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you're gonna make this. I will see you on the next video. Thank you all so much for being here. Hopefully when I come back, my voice is back, but I don't know. I'm kind of digging the raspy voice right now.